go. Hey everyone, it's John. I know that this is something that Tiff normally does. I got Sammy with me. Today I have I'm using a PTO day, and I'm looking to get some errands done right before Thanksgiving. As some of you may know, we went ahead and we purchased a minivan over this last weekend, which is pretty exciting for me because, you know, I've kind of converted to a minivan lover recently, and you know, the practicality of it all is awesome. So anyway, to make a long story short, we had to turn in one of the Dodge Journeys that we drive, and we didn't have both keys at the dealership at the time. So one of the things I wanted to do, because all the Journey keys look alike, I want to make sure that I didn't give them the wrong key. Okay, your iPad went down. Can you play the other game, Bubba? Yeah, play the other game for right now. I told Mommy that that one didn't have data, but she didn't believe me. Anyway, so what I had to do in order to do that is let my wife, Tiffany, take my new van to work with her while she left her car behind so I can locate her key. And I guess the story behind that is that, you know, Tiff does a good job. I mean, she, maintains a neat house for the most part, but that is the complete opposite when it comes to her car. Her car is a rolling dumpster.
What?
That's what it is. It's a rolling dumpster. I mean, you find trash. I mean, I almost refuse to drive in this car unless I clean it out. And unfortunately, I think she takes advantage of that. And knowing that, hey, I can just let it go. John will clean it out if he ever wants to ride in it. And, that's kind of what I had to do today. Because she had one key in her purse, but then the other key was lost somewhere in the rolling dumpster. So, really, she couldn't lock the doors, really, because there was a key inside. She, anybody who wanted to could, of course, now that I'm thinking about it, she might be brilliant because all the trash and smelly, stinky stuff in here could be a deterrent in some ways for car thieves, because they didn't want to, roll in a rolling dumpster.
Oh, no, you didn't.
So, but anyway, so I found the missing key that was in the rolling dumpster, because essentially they could have just walked in, started the car up, and just drove, because the key was buried somewhere in the pile of trash, and we found it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna take those keys back to the dealership, the one key for the white Journey. Now that I have both Dre keys, and so that's what I'm doing to start off the day. Next thing I have to do is, because it is Thanksgiving, is that I have to go out and I have to get the turkey and I have to get the ham. I know most people do turkey on Thanksgiving, but I'm a huge ham fan, if you will. Honey baked ham specifically. I don't know if anybody's ever tried them, but they are quite delicious. And I have some jerk who wants to drive by me real fast. It's okay. I'm vlogging here, person. Jerk face. Anyway, so me and Sam are gonna probably go head out, and we're gonna go get the honey baked ham, and because the turkey's kind of taking a side seat, if you will, on Thanksgiving, we just kind of get it like a turkey breast. We don't really get a whole turkey. Although next year I would mind trying to learn how to smoke a turkey. That'd be fun. I like to smoke some meats in my spare time. I don't now, but I think that I would like to do that. For whatever reason. Sit outside of the house, away from the commotion, and just smoke some meats. You know what I mean? I don't know. It sounds good to me. But so we got that, and then we have to go out and buy a rake, because all the leaves in the trees at the house fell over the weekend, so we want to get those cleaned up, and then I might mow. But so that's what we got going on today. Maybe we'll stop and see Mommy. I don't know. I have half a mind to drop her rolling dumpster off at work, because I only semi-cleaned it. Once I found the key, I was done. I just know that I never have to ride in that car, and that's why I do what I do. Like, so my car, between the two of our cars, is the family car. Yes, did your iPad die? Okay, well, we'll charge it later, okay? Can you say hi to the people at home? Okay, yep, Sammy, he's rolling with me today. But anyway, as I was saying, between the two of our cars, mine is always a family car because my car is always the one that, it's not a, bag of trash, if you will. So, I just don't like riding in her car. I refuse to ride in her car. And it's weird because it's like she is very, very particular, about how often the bathrooms are cleaned in the house and how often the sheets are changed in the house and how often we, mop the kitchen floor, dining room floor, and how often we, all that stuff. So she's on the schedule with that. But the car, not so much. It is like a 180. So I think I probably rambled on enough and merged. My wife says I cannot do two things at once. So I'm driving, I'm chewing gum, and I'm going on one of my rants. Because I like, I always call her little solos rants. But whatever, sweet revenge. All right, everybody. I'll tune in later, let you know, see how the ham went and turkey went and all that other fun stuff. And thanks for watching. If it's nice to get some stuff. It's actually, I found out this is kind of therapeutic. I'm kind of like, my wife's car is trashy. Get it off my chest. So, I think it's a maybe helpful experience. Maybe I'll do this more often. But, my wife is she likes to call herself the star of the show and the director and the executive producer. And so this probably won't even make it out there, but who knows. So, all right, well, thank you, phone, if you're the only one that listens, or thank you, everybody else, if you actually get a chance. All right.